To end AIDS, high-risk countries will need to jab schoolgirls. Injections that could keep a generation virus-free are on the horizon. 2 decades ago, HIV was ripping across Africa like flames across a lake of petrol. In some countries, more than a quarter of adults were infected. Nearly all were expected to die, slowly, leaving families without breadwinners and forcing girls to drop out of school to care for sick parents. Sober observers predicted social collapse, but when the price of antiretroviral drugs plunged, pills that not only kept people alive but made them less infectious. By a conservative estimate, they saved 21 million lives. Why, then, is AIDS still the top cause of death for African women and number 3 for women aged 15 to 49 worldwide? The answer is that although 30 million people with HIV are taking the pills, 9 million are not. Those who do not know they have the virus can easily pass it on. 1.3 million people were freshly infected last year, and 630,000 died of the disease, which ravaged the immune system. The UN has set a goal of ending AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. Ideally, someone would invent a cure or a vaccine, but neither is likely soon. So two approaches must be pursued simultaneously. First, find people who are HIV positive but don't know it and offer them drugs to keep them healthy and uninfectious. And second, stop uninfected people from catching the virus. All this could, in theory, be accomplished with existing technology. But persuading people to get tested is hard. People with HIV may experience no symptoms for years, and men are often reluctant to visit a clinic when they feel well. As for prevention, condom works, but only when people use them, which many don't. So another tool is generating an excitement, pre-exposure prophylaxis or PrEP. Today, this means a daily pill that dramatically cuts the odds of contracting HIV during sex. It works for gay men in rich countries and is suboptimal for the largest high-risk group, heterosexual women in poor places where HIV is common. Taking a daily pill is hassle and hard to conceal from a jealous boyfriend in a cramped home. A long-lasting injection would be more discreet, less bother, and unlike a condom, require no negotiation with a recalcitrant partner. VIIV, a British drug firm, offers a new jab that lasts 2 months and had licensed it to generic manufacturers. Gilead, an American firm, is testing a drug that could last for 6 months. Some states and NGOs already give prophylaxis to drug injectors and sex workers. If the 6-month injection works, it should be routinely offered to teenage girls in high-risk countries. A fifth of South African adults are HIV positive. Mass jabbing in schools should be controversial, but probably effective. Young people who are not yet having sex are unlikely to have the virus. In sub-Saharan Africa, it is the girls who typically get it first by sleeping with older men, who, unlike schoolboys, can pay for dates. When the girls are older, they pass it on to partners closer to their own age. If transmission from sugar daddies to teenagers is broken, a younger age cohort could grow up virtually virus-free. Drug prices will need to be negotiated, but every new infection means a lifestyle of treatment, which costs of average $380,000 in rich countries and $5,000 in poor ones. So it should be possible to devise a program that saves money in the long run. Donors can drive a hard bargain by buying PrEP in bulk. The size of the price makes it galling that some Republicans are blocking the reauthorization of PEPFAR, America's Global AIDS program, which expires on September 13th. Some object that it doesn't stop recipients from mentioning abortion. They should pick a different battle. As George W. Bush, PrEP's founder, put it, no program could be more pro-life than one that saves millions.